Hey investors, welcome back to Stoxpot. It's me Lekshman M J with some information around the world of stocks. Before we begin, here is a quick disclaimer. Stocks that are mentioned in this podcast are not investment advice of any kind. This podcast is purely meant for informational or educational purpose. So please be clear that my intention in this podcast is not to give you any guidance on how the stock price might move in the future. Having said this, let's kick things off with Max Estates Limited, one of the leading real estate developers in Delhi NCR region. In the first 9 months of FY25, this company nearly doubled its revenue with an impressive operating margin of around 30%, driven by a massive 87% rise in lease rental income. Looking ahead, the Indian residential real estate market is on fire with improved affordability, growing upper middle income and high income population, and a shift towards premium high quality living spaces. So considering all these factors, the future looks bright for this company. Next up, let's talk about Mold-Tek Packaging Limited, a leader in rigid plastic packaging. The interesting fact about this company is, it is the first Indian company to introduce robotic in-molding labeling for decorating plastic containers. In the third quarter, Mold-Tek saw a 15.25% rise in revenue and an 11.94% increase in EBITDA. The company registered 7.5% increase in volume growth, driven by a 16.53% surge in paint packaging, a 12.02% rise in food and FMCG packaging, and a modest 0.63% increase in pharma packaging. While the growth in pharma packaging seems slow, Mold-Tek sees it as a stepping stone to tap into the massive pharma packaging segment. With the new US government imposing duties on China and neighboring countries, export opportunities are expected to rise not just for Mold-Tek but for India as a whole. From expanding production capacity to securing new orders from reputed brands, Mold-Tek is gearing up to meet the growing demand. Now let's shift gears to Amara Raja Energy and Mobility Limited, formerly known as Amara Raja Batteries. The company is ranked number 1 in India's electrical component and equipment sector by Dow Jones Sustainability Index. Hence, Amara Raja is a powerhouse. However, its operating margin took a hit due to fluctuations in fuel and power procurement cost influenced by adjustments approved by Andhra Pradesh Electricity Regulatory Commission. Despite this challenge, the company is charging ahead. While its lead-acid battery segment continues to dominate both domestic and international markets, the company is also making rapid progress in lithium-ion batteries and chargers. In that way, the company is confident to be among the first set of companies to introduce indigenously manufactured lithium-ion cells in India. Finally, let's talk about Autoline Industries, a sheet metal component manufacturer. This company registered a modest 1.8% revenue growth impacted by the high base effect from 8% rise in raw material prices during the same period last year. But here is the exciting part. The company's EBITDA grew by 35.4% year-on-year with a 265 basis point expansion in margins thanks to effective cost management and diversification. To further boost efficiency, Autoline is setting up Industry 4.0 enabled smart manufacturing facilities. This move is expected to attract new opportunities and increase revenue inflow from both existing and new customers in the fourth quarter and beyond. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Stoxpot. We have covered some incredible growth stories and future opportunities for Max Estates, Mold-Tek Packaging, Amara Raja Energy and Mobility, and Autoline Industries. If you find this episode insightful, don't forget to follow and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more such insights into the world of business. Until next time, it's me Lekshman M J signing off.